Today, I am reviewing the MPow FreeBang Bluetooth speaker. Inside the box, get a nice charging cable, full-size USB on one side, micro USB on the other. You get a 3.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter cable in case you don't want to use the Bluetooth function, or if your device doesn't have a Bluetooth function, you can still use the speaker. You do get an instruction manual, easy to read, understand, and this one is only in English. And of course you get the speaker itself. It does measure 6 inches tall by 6 inches wide and 2 inches thick. On each side, there's nothing except for the FreeBang name. On the bottom, you got 2 nice rubber feet, which do feel pretty grippy, especially if you were to put it on a table. Doesn't really want to move. On the back, you get MPow FreeBang branding. And underneath the flap is where all your ports are. You do have the 3.5 millimeter port right here. This is your charging port, which is the micro USB. You got a full-size USB port right there, but I'll get to that in just a moment. You do get this nice rubber carry handle. It does flex a little bit, but it's not that bad, and it's attached really well. You do get your power button. These two right here are for your track skipping. The next two is your volume up and down, and that's for your Bluetooth pairing. Now, this is IPX5 splash proof rated, meaning like in a nice light rain, or if you happen to have this by poolside or something, a little bit of water gets splashed on it, your speaker will be fine. It does have dual 5-watt speakers in here. And you do get up to 10 hours of playback time. Now, the playback time does depend upon how loud you turn the speaker up. As with any Bluetooth device, whether it be a speaker, earphones, or headphones, how loud you turn that device up determines basically how long you have playback time for. This does have a 4,400 milliamp hour battery. Now that comes back to the USB port. So say you're listening to music and you notice your phone or your iPod or your tablet's running a little low on juice. This is a power bank. You can just use the FreeBang to charge up your device and keep listening to your great music. This is Bluetooth 2.1. And it only weighs 2.5 pounds. A little bit of weight to it, yes, but once you factor in the size of the battery and the two 5-watt speakers, that's the majority of weight right there. Does have a nice rubberized feel all the way around. I do like the aqua blue type contrasting color in the grill. Now, as for the sound, the bass was really warm, rich, and deep. Yes, you do get that nice satisfying thump as well. It wasn't muddy whatsoever. The mid-range was nice and punchy. It easily went through the mix. You can easily hear the vocals and the cymbal hits with no problem. The high end, or the treble, was nice and crystal clear. Didn't have any high-pitched screeching or ear-piercing. It was a nice balance between the other two. Overall, it is a very well-sounding speaker. Beautiful mix. MPow got it right with all the EQ on this. Okay, so I was able to easily and quickly pair this speaker with 3 different devices. My Nexus 7 tablet, my Lumia 640 phone, and my iPod Touch 5. There was no problems with connecting. When I paired the speaker to all 3 of those devices, I was easily able to get 31 feet away from each device before I noticed any signal drop. So to be on the safe side, I'm going to say 30 feet easily. Now also, when I cranked up the speaker all the way, and each device I turned the volume up to maximum volume, there was no distortion, no crackling, or no hissing. And because of the nice rubber feet on the bottom, the FreeBang did not vibrate or move across the tabletop at all whatsoever. So I'm very pleased with this speaker. It does deliver music that's quite loud. The audio reproduction is very nice. The whole EQ on this is done rather beautifully. Now I'm going to take you outside when I was removing some snow, but I left some in the driveway because I know snow absorbs sound. And then I stood at the end of the driveway to kind of give you an example of how loud this can be even outside while removing snow. So in a way, it was kind of a challenging test. And I'll take you there now, and you can see and judge for yourself. Okay, here's a perfect example on how good the MPow FreeBang Bluetooth speaker is. There it is right there. As you can see, it's snowing here in Michigan. I'm going to be standing right out there. With all the snow in the way, absorbing a lot of the sound and the traffic. I hope this camera's picking up the music because I can hear it clearly this far away. That's how loud the FreeBang speaker is. I got the volume up all the way, but on my device it's only about 3/4 of the way up. And I think I better shut this off now before I get a copyright strike. But hopefully this gives you a good example on how loud the MPow FreeBang Bluetooth speaker is.